Hello, Asim. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for giving us our opportunity to serve your family this time again.
Thank you. Now, as I was mentioning, you exceeded our expectations. You helped us at a time when the market is quite volatile for everyone. So I think that's where true skill and expertise and the effort you put in comes in, because we were able to actually sell the property in actually the first day of our taking offer. So it's all because of you and your team's hard work.
Thank you. So for the whole process, we help you to buy the home and sell the home in this type of uncertain market. Okay, so how's your experience with our team?
No, it was very good. Like buying by the extremely great advice, very personable, and like I said, your team really cared about trying to find out the kind of house we wanted and helped us get that property rather than just pushing us to buy anything. So we really felt that personal connection. Everyone was throughout very efficient, and then from the sales standpoint, you and your team again took over, and we were concerned. I think though most of our neighborhood was concerned, but you certainly exceeded our expectations and delivered. So we're very relieved, and I think the benefit of working with your team for both sale and purchase is that you were very mindful of making sure that the timing and everything really allowed us to close on the other property, so we could see that.
Yeah, thank you for giving us the opportunity. As I remember, I met you 17 years ago. There's so many agents on the market, and thank you for remember us and give us a call to do this job. So what's your experience? Okay, and why you call me back after 17 years?
So yeah, we met 17, 18 years ago. I hate to give my age away, but no. And I remember, it was at my sister's home, and she was also considering. She didn't really go through with that sales process, but then a few years later, she had a bad experience. This is actually during the 2008-9 market when things were a little slow.
Yes.
And they were planning to sell, and they reached out to you, and you were able to help them a lot. And then, interestingly, our family always comes about in difficult financial times. The second time was during the 2018 market slowdown.
Yes.
My other sister was on the fence, planning to sell, but she actually even came in the market, and first few months didn't get the offer, so decided to stay in the place for another year. And then she called you through my sister. You came, and I think within that week that house was listed, and by the end of that week it was sold. So I was very heavily influenced by my sisters, and seeing your results in practice. Like, you're not someone who I just heard about. I actually saw the results.
Yeah.
And now we experience them also.
I remember 2008, 2009, the market correction. 2017, the market changed. 2022 market change. Okay.
Exactly.
So I think in this type of market, okay, you need the agent like our team with experience and know what to prepare.
So 100%, I like to add, I think a lot of people probably think that, being a real, it's when the market is hot, what does the real estate agent really do? Just clean your house, put a listing, and you're done, right? And I know my own friends and family who have this perception. And I think it's in markets like this when you see and you're like, no, actually you realize the value that a good real estate agent team in fact brings to the table. And I speak to everyone, like your entire team, starting with your sister, yourself, or everyone had their roles defined. One person took care of all the paperwork and made sure everything went as planned. You took care of actually running the open houses yourself, and doing, like, I heard the reviews from my neighbors, like doing great sales presentations, giving everyone one-on-one attention. So you really see these finer things when things are not ideal, and you realize that what's the value of going with a professional team. And we felt the same way when we were buying, where the real estate agent we worked with as part of your team, Jennifer, also brilliant. She found out things about the house that I wouldn't have learned in 10 years unless I went and got permits and city plans, and even they didn't know.
Wow.
And she had no reason to share those with us, but she chose to, in an effort to make sure that she helps us buy exactly what we're looking for. It's the kind of thing that we would never have learned. So we really felt that personal connection and the skill and the honesty.
Yeah, thank you so much for all the experience, because this is a very important experience when you share with my friends. And in a good market, okay, all the agents look similar, because as you mentioned, just put the sign and put a sticker, sold. Okay, but all your family, your sister, your family member, they selling home through the challenging time. okay, like 2022 right now, okay, and you can definitely see as a professional team how we help you and your family go through the whole process.
100%, and 100% transparency. I mean, you, in every sense, both sales and purchase experience, any kind of offer, any kind of interest we got, you would always make sure that as clients we were very well aware of what. I mean, you would come to the house to plan for the open house, share us videos on what you have done, what kind of flyers and marketing material you have prepared. So we really felt like, even though we were away from the home for that week, we felt like we were right there with you, because you kept us so up to date on how many people came, which were families, which were just neighbors. So followed through with everyone, I believe. So it showed. I mean, it really, like I said, in times like this, I mean, I was nervous and I shared that with you. My whole family was nervous. And I think when you see your team showing that level of professional and dedication, it gives you confidence. It helps you be at peace, because it is the most important decision. As I mean, for you and real estate agents, it's a day-to-day activity. As home buyers or sellers, it's a decision of a lifetime. All our lifetime life assets are tied to it. So it can be very stressful. And I think the biggest contribution your team made was helping my family bring down our stress level and feel confident.
Yeah. And thank you again, okay, because for this period of time, we work together and we have a lot of communication. So going through the whole process, we find you the dream home, okay? You have a beautiful home coming up. I'm so exciting, okay, to visit you after you close. I'll go to your backyard to do barbecue, okay?
100%, yes.
Yeah, so I'm very excited for this move, okay? You're upgrading to a bigger home and your kids will have more space, and a very exciting move. Yeah, so thank you again. And if you have any friends and a neighbor planning on selling, give me a call. I'm looking forward to serve them, okay, just like the service you got from our team.
Goes without saying, but I think most of them are already trying to capture your name from the sign, because they all saw the service. And I have no doubt you and team have been doing a great job. You have a track record of almost 20 years of delivering success, and I have no reason to believe you will slow down. So all the best.
Okay, thank you so much again, Nazim.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Okay, so if you're planning on buying and selling, give us a call. Okay, we are more than happy to help you. Okay, thank you, Nazim.